they want to be backward, right? So really, I want to just give a shout out to all the dark matter in the community, because you're the ones that are really holding our community together. Like you're the fabric. When I meet you, if I ever meet any of you in person, one thing you'll notice is like my goal is like I want to hear your story. I like to hear your story. I'll sit if I have time, I'll sit and just listen to your whole story. And I can't tell you how many times I have heard black men and black women come up to me, and it'll be some black man. I was in New Orleans. I was at some conference in New Orleans. Me and my wife were waiting for an Uber, and there was a guy. I meet good people everywhere. So this guy goes, "Hey, Dr. Boyce," and he yells at. He's at a red light. He was in a truck. And he's talking to me. He's like, "Hey, I like your stuff, man." I was like, "Oh, thank you, man. Good to see you." And I had never seen him, but it was like, it's still good to see him. And so we're talking, and he's at this light, and I'm like, okay, the light's about to change, and we're just yelling across the street. I said, I realized, I said, my Uber ain't here yet. I said, can you give me a ride? And he's like, yeah, yeah, hop in. So we hopped in the truck. My wife was with me, and I guess it could have gone wrong, but we hopped in his truck. So we're riding in this guy's truck, and he just randomly, and we're just talking. He randomly says, yeah, I quit my job because of you. And I was like, really? Wow. Tell me how it went. What happened? And him and his wife are running this business. He said, yeah, we made over $1.2 million last year in revenue. And I said, really? Tell me more about your family. He said, well, me and my wife have been married for 30 years, and we have three kids. And, one just graduated from college, the other one's starting college, and the other one's in high school, and they all work in the family business. And I'm just sitting here thinking, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Black American dream. This is the American dream. That is the Black American dream. Just like going to some big white university that puts you $200,000 in debt so you can get a job working for other white people who abuse you for 20 or 30 years and leave you broke. That's not a dream, really. That's not, or not just broke, but broke in. And we're going to talk. Actually, I want to talk about that Cam Newton thing, because I think that that's part of it. I'm not here to disrespect Cam Newton, though. I'm not trying to do that. But really, it's like all this other crap. That's not a dream. To me, it's like, man, you have built a great family, and it's a secure family. It's a secure situation. You have lived righteously and strongly in your manhood. You are the king of the castle. Your wife is the queen. Y'all got the children. There's a legacy that's been built. It's going to last long after you're gone. You built some wealth. You're disconnected from the machine. You're not dependent on other people. And the thing was, he had a good regular job. I think he was like a federal marshal or something like that. And but I was really impressed. I was really impressed. And a lot of you are living that life. And I just really want you to know that even though society might not talk about it, or people might say that that's lame, or that's not interesting, or that that's boring, I don't agree with any of that. I was the lame guy all through my 20s. I was lame. All through my 20s, I was just this guy who had a raggedy car. So somebody's making jokes about women who have boyfriends where their boyfriends borrow their car, and they were clowning these women. And I was honest. I said, when I was 25 and I was broke, I actually had to borrow my girlfriend's car because I didn't have a car. I could not afford it. I said, but I gotta make up for it. We got plenty of cars in our garage now. But now everybody's borrowing my car. But yeah. So I think it's just kind of like you got to really see the value of something in someone before the rest of the world sees it. Like